Hello everyone. I haven't done a vlog for a long time, and I thought, right, well, obviously I got this diagnosis, so I'm going to talk a little bit about my cancer diagnosis and where I'm at, and so you can see I'm still alive and kicking and don't intend to be doing anything else really. So yeah, I was diagnosed at the second week in February. So I've had a month, 6 weeks to process it, and those modern words which I fucking hate, and to get used to it, and to suddenly start slightly living a different life, as in I've got appointments that I'm going to and all sorts of things are happening, and like I went on to but after the diagnosis, they gave me a couple of choices, which one was to have it removed completely, or the other was radiotherapy. Gave me a load of paperwork to take home and read, and then I was called back to make my decision in terms of what treatment I wanted, and it was accepted straight away. In fact, the consultant said I was the best kind of patient who had actually gone home and read up and had made a firm decision. So yeah, it's weird and surreal couple of weeks. I mean, when he told me that when he said you got cancer, it wasn't like there was no blood rushing through, sort of down to my feet, as it were, or anything like that. It was just like, okay, how do we deal with this, and where do we go from here? And I've been really upbeat about it, and I think I'm upbeat because I've been to the darkest of dark places. And any of you follow me on Twitter know, I had really severe chronic depression, which thankfully I came out of quite a few years ago now. And I think once you've been there, that's the darkest you can go. And the thing is, when you're in it, you can't see a way out of it. Whereas with this, there's a treatment plan, and I've chosen a risky option. And if it doesn't work, there could be consequences. But I don't fear anything. I don't fear anybody. I don't fear anything. I'm not a religious fruitcake. I don't have to listen to like, oh, I hope you've been a good boy because soon you might be dead and there's an afterlife. There isn't. So I don't listen to superstition and nonsense. And even though people try to force it upon you, even when you've had like a diagnosis like this, I listen to science, medical science, facts, and not fantasy. And I trust the process. I trust the process of how the treatment's been explained to me. I trust these professional people. I don't trust like fairy tales and fucking tooth fairies. So I just thought I'd do a quick vlog, and I'm not going to be a bore. I'm not going to start walking up mountains and asking people to, sponsor me. I keep it to a minimum online. I let people know what I'm up to, and I'd say to all men, look, go and get this test done. Just go and get this simple blood test done. Mine was found by accident, so I'm lucky in a way. It was found, I had an MOT, if you like, and through the blood test done, it was picked up that way. I subsequently was then sent for a scan and then a biopsy, which was painful, but necessary. And from that biopsy, the cancer was picked up. So yeah, so I've had some weird. I had an implant put in me this week, so I'm on hormones, and went for a bone scan. So I had radiation injected into me, and yeah, so it's all a bit weird. I left my job because my job was too much. It was. And it's strange actually, because I feel actually freer and happier than I have done well, probably since I was a teenager, to be honest with you. I wasn't really a very happy teenager, but sometimes you do things for yourself which are good for yourself, and sort of jumping ship where I was working previously was one of the best things that I've done in many, many years. And I did it for myself, and I don't actually do much for myself. So anyway, I'll keep you updated, and I'm here, and I'm still going to be a cunt on Twitter because I enjoy it, and I enjoy winding people up.